Hello everyone, Hummus28 here, and today we're back with more OceanBlock2. Today, we're going to continue working on the main quest line and getting laser beams going with the Enderic laser. So it doesn't really look all that difficult to craft, honestly. So I think we should be able to just craft it right now. I did clean up this part of our base a little bit. Got this little charger going. As you can see, I have the crafting, let me remove that, crafting and the molecular assemblator stored here, because at some point I want to put up probably put it like right here, a crafting cluster, so we can do some more auto-crafting, because as we get deeper into the pack, there's a lot of, what's the word? There's a lot of things that are pretty annoying to craft, which don't have to be. Like, look at this. This seems pretty simple. Go in here. Click. Oh, we're missing 2 items. Cool. Oh, we're missing this. Takes a bunch of stuff, but this one's fine. It's just a simple 1, 2, and you're done. Enderic lens. We're missing an... Oh, because we used this to craft the other thing before, so we need 2 Enderic compound, an echo shard, and... adamant. So adamant is nickel and diamond. We should have a lot of this. Need to get some more diamonds. And nickel. Nickel and diamond. Get this going in here. I also need more pipes so we can get this set up to this. Adamant done. We need our echo shard. So we need skulk, dimensional shard, amethyst, and quartz. Luckily this is all stuff we have in great supply. Except for the amethyst, I need to figure that out at some point. Let's see, quartz dust, we need 2 of that. 1 dimensional shard. We're missing an emerald and prismarine. Let's see, I know where our prismarine is at, but as for emerald, we're just out. So we're gonna have to craft some of those. We do have a lot in reserve. If you take a look over here as well, you can see... Oh, okay, they're not totally full yet. Let's see, like this one is almost filled up completely, and it's going to cause some issues. We are going to need some emeralds. So let's see how I process these. Emerald cluster into the smelter. Smelter's right here. Throw that in. And let's speed this guy up. Get our emeralds. Throw them in there. Now we need to craft this. And then 1 shard of amethyst. And we should have more than enough source over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you mean to use an imbuement chamber? Enchanting apparatus. Okay, so I just completely did it wrong. That's what happened. It's not this. You need skulk. Skulk, dimensional shard, dust. Skulk, dimensional shard, dust, dust. There we go. Bam. Echo shard. I could just throw that into the replicator. Save a lot of time and resources. Who are you? Trade offer. I receive this, you receive that. Nothing I really need from you, guy. Then adamant, echo, and our compound into the assembler. You in there. I wonder if you can use the A2 to automate this as well. Because it's a shaped craft like that, I assume you can. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, but now we have that. Throw it in here. And Enderic laser done. Now we need this. Takes 3 of these processing units. Move. I can't see. I can't see the other tabs. Okay, we need 3 of these, so we need 3 carbon fiber strands. Plastic sheet, electrum, and redstone. Should have some electrum in here. Okay, like this. Processing units. Can I not just import there? Okay, so plastic, strand, electrum. Plastic, strand, electrum. This. And we're gonna need 3 of these. I only brought 3. And then steel, electrum, and plastic. Should have some steel in our system. My gun, quiet. It is out of water, so it's not processing the other blocks. That's fine. I don't need too many ores right now. And for connecting power here, I'm probably going to run another cable like this way. Should work fine. Okay, we got our processing units. And our target designator. Now all we need to make is flexites. Craft the Enderic laser and a target designator. Use the designator to zap an amethyst crystal to get flexite. The Enderic laser is a powered machine that can zap a specific block. Depending on the block that it zaps, it will either break it or convert it to a new item. To aim the laser, the target designator can be sneak used on the block to save the location data. Next, sneak use the designator on the laser to transfer the data over. Note, the laser might continue blasting even though there's not a block where it's focusing. Interesting. So we are going to need more amethyst. And this is going to need power. So let's just put it right here. Also needs a machine core. I always forget that with Ori Tech. You're not done just because you craft it. It also needs the core. Yeah, we could just use a basic wooden one. Probably not going to be upgrading this anytime soon. And so if we put it right here. Cool. Okay, so get our amethyst shard. Let's get some cobblestone. Well, it didn't say amethyst shard, just said amethyst, right? Target an amethyst crystal. Now that I think about it. Oh, okay, so I could just do that. So you sneak right click this. Stop. Alright, how do I turn you off? I'll have to break you. Sorry, buddy. Oh, phew. Okay, how do I stop you from shooting? They can be used to transfer RF wirelessly or mine blocks. Warning, removing a linked block without stopping the laser will mine all blocks in the laser's line of sight. Okay, but how do I stop the laser? That's the question. Like, it's still targeting this. How do I make it stop? Can I just feed it a redstone signal to turn it off? I'll need a stick. Do I have wood? Okay, there we go. Okay, note to self. Set a target and turn it off. That's funny. Okay, but now we have the flexite. Ooh, a random relic crate. More springy boots. I already have that. Been wearing these bad boys for a long time. Oh, we can level it up. How do you do that? This one? Oh, level. Increases the elasticity of all blocks by 33%. They should make a way to just like dispose of the relics. Or if you combine multiple together, just like adds the stuff. Okay, so now we need to craft the flux gate. We need 2 fluxite. Great. We need 2 fluxite. I only have 1. This is annoying. You need to hit it with the amethyst cluster, but I don't have any. All I have are the amethyst blocks itself. And it's not that it's an issue to like get more amethyst clusters. It's just that I've been unlucky in finding them. So let's take a look. Where is my... I'm looking for a cardboard box. That's what I'm looking for. Should I open these chaos boxes? Maybe. Oh, forgot that's in there. Oh, potatoes. Cool. Can throw those into this. So I am trying to figure out automating this to push it in. But right now it should be fine. Let's see, that's using power. Ethanol's going in here. Bunch of ethanol in there. Just need to power that. But luckily we don't need to use the machines right now, so I'm not too concerned. The only problem is the fluxite. By harvesting a grown amethyst, the problem is I need to find one. That's gonna take a long time, I think. Cause look, this is the only one I found so far. There could be one over here, maybe? Well, it's just a waste of time to go searching. So let's see, I'll have to do that without an episode, because man, that's going to take a long time. And then the fragment forge can be used to make more fluxite. That's what it says. Yeah, because if you want to see, okay, how do I make this? The fragmenter, you can put platinum in here, and it makes fluxite. So after you do that, I don't need to keep doing it. But for right now, I have to find it. Because that's going to be stopping me, because I need one more just to craft it. So let's see, what else can I accomplish while we're stuck with that? We could start working on that cluster. Let's see, we should have enough blocks in here. So we're going to need 8 of these. So we need 16 crafting tables. And then we're going to need 8 of these formation cores. Need that. Let's see, fluix and charged. So if I do that, it will craft it. We need 8 of these, so we need 4 of these processors. Okay, so we need 4 processors there. 4 here, so we're going to need 8 of these processors. Okay, it can do it. We're going to need more silicon as well. I think we're running low. Yeah, 51. Pretty easy to make. You just dump molten quartz into this little nugget. Or you can convert quartz into it as well. Quartz blend. Quartz dust, charcoal, and sand makes the blend, and then you can cook the blend. Huh. Interesting. That's very efficient. Because you cook the blend. You can use 1 dust, charcoal, and sand. Yeah, that's very efficient. I should do that. Store that. Any coal in here somewhere? There we go. Faster. Oh, and each one gives you a lot. Okay, this is a ton of silicon. I should be using that recipe for now on. Okay, dump that in here. So now we got 8 of those. So we need 8 of these. And 8 annihilation cores. To craft 8 ME patterns, providers. Okay. And we're going to need a lot of these molecular assemblers. Because I believe, looking at the, let me dump this stuff in here that we don't need. Where's my guide? If you look at example setups, there we go. So you can see the way they do it. A little bit laggy. But you basically do a pattern, which is something like this. So we are going to need more space for it, so I'll probably have to put it like right here. But you essentially, yeah, we'll use this clay block. You do 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Like that. And then, as you can see from the diagram, you surround each one with the assemblers. So if we break all the clay, you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 faces. So it's a lot. So we're going to need at least 16 just to start and get it going. Okay, that'll have to do for now. That'll be good. And we're going to need more logic processors. Let's do 30 of those. And then I did find a crafting processing unit in one of those barrels when I was out in the nether getting the wither skeleton skulls. Okay, so while those are crafting up, we can start making these. Huh, that's funny. I like that. So since I'm not using a machine, it doesn't know how long it's going to take, but then once it crafts one, it's like, oh, okay, it should take this amount of time. Okay, throw you in here. You in here. That's 2. So now you can go bam, bam. And it starts completing our quests here in applied energistics. Dusk, dust, cool. Throw that in here, don't need it for now. And then I believe you only need to connect the bottom. Yeah, if you see here, it's connected by a thick cable. What cable is this? Facade, white ME dense smart cable. So they're using a dense cable. Which makes sense, because if you take a look, I believe you need the regular cable provides 16 channels. This might be enough, actually, for this. I did build another ME controller, so I could probably run a different cable and then connect it like that. Let's see, how does it connect? Connects into the processor itself. Yeah, it looks like they both connect to the assembler. I could move the chest. I could move this one, that's for sure. Oh, I want to take that out. How do I? Never ended up using the bin. Sorry. Let's see. Because I want... There's this subnet here. If I build another controller... I could just extend it out. That's fine. So we're just going to break this one here. And then we'll run the dense cable that way. So what is the basic dense cable? Here you go. Fluix ME dense cable requires for the regular cables, which needs a covered cable. I don't want covered cables. I just want dense cable. Okay, how do I make the blank one? I don't want a colored cable. Fluix ME dense cable, there we go. So you need 4 of these regular cables. Am I going crazy? I don't need this one. Fluix ME smart cable. Why does it say I need the dense? Covered cable. Covered cable. I'm confused. Anyways, we got more of these done. So we could do 2, 2, 2, 2. It's another 4. 5, 6. So each layer needs 6. So 1, 2, 3. So 18, 20. We need 22 more. And we're gonna need more of that. Let's see. How many more of these crystals do we got? Okay. We need an even number. Throw it into the inscriber. Start breaking that down. We're gonna need more charged, that's for sure. Dense. Actually, let's try using the regular and see if that works. I should be able to use all of these, actually. You can color code it, but I think it should work just fine. Huh, these ones don't connect. That's weird. Oh, maybe because if I put this. Okay, that seems to be working. Yeah, they're lighting up. Let's see, can I see them? 1K in storage. We're gonna need more crafting storage. What about this? Where are they supposed to? Oh, they just have a cube up here. Okay, so they have the crafting CPUs down here as well. So we're gonna need more of that. Okay, that's the flux dust. Are you broken? Why aren't you working? Blocks of coal. It has power. Huh, how strange. This worked a second ago. Let's see, let me try it again. Yeah, puts it in there. But it's not pulling it out. Huh, that's weird. I'm not sure what the issue is. It was working a second ago. Import bus, storage bus. Oh, let me take that off. There we go. It had the filter on, I forgot. That's the problem. I was trying to hook up another thing here, seeing if it worked, but since I misunderstood how these operate, it just didn't work. Okay. So we need one of those. Another 2. Then we'll need 2 at the top, and then 1, 2, 3, 18. We need 20. So we need 20 of these, so we need 20 formation cores. And 20 annihilation cores. We're all out. We need more flux dust. So we're gonna put that in here. I need to request more charged. We'll do 16. And then we're gonna need quartz and redstone. I'm gonna have to automate this next, because we're running out of that. Let's see, the charge is getting complete. Ah! I'm sleeping. See? Okay, that's done there. Grab this. Go to our water. 1, 2, 3. Throw half in there, throw more in there. Okay, so let's see. We needed more annihilation cores. So we need 1, 2. We're out of quartz. How are we out of quartz? We're just running out of everything. Should be some more in here, I think. Nope. I know where to get some, though. How do you... let's see, quartz. Quartz. Smelter... oh, you need to smelt the cluster. I forgot to combine it. Okay, now we can smelt these. Faster, please. There we go. 1 stack should be good for now. Alright, craft our final 2 annihilation cores. This should be 20. It's 12. We're missing the glass. We're out of dust. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and build this up first. We use terracotta. You want to fully surround every provider. So as you can see, we just need 2 more. What are we missing? Right. We're missing the quartz dust, which is easy enough. You could just crush quartz. See, where is our crusher? Faster. How are we looking on power? Pretty good. Oh, what are you cooking? Oh, it's making silicon. Don't do that right now. I'll take it, but I don't need that. Just need the dust. Okay, that's fine. Turn the rest to silicon. Did I miscount? We should have had enough resources in there to craft 20. We're out of wood. Log. And the final one goes in here. Done. And it uses 8 channels, so I guess... I mean, it keeps it separated. Now we just actually need the crafting storage itself, where we're going to hold all of the recipes. Let me break this tower. So let's see, looking at the diagram, crafting CPUs. Let's see. Crafting CPU. Nope, that's not what you search for. Here we go, crafting unit. There we go. Crafting CPUs manage the requests and jobs. They store the intermediate ingredients while crafting jobs at multiple steps are being carried out, and affect how big jobs can be. To some degree, how fast they're completed. See Autocrafting for more details. Each crafting CPU handles one request or job, so if you want to request both a calculation processor and 256 smoothstone, you need 2 CPU multi-blocks. They can be set to handle requests from players, automation, or both. Right-clicking one lets you check the UI, or you can see where they are. So it's 1K all the way to 256K. Crafting coprocessors make the system send out ingredient batches from ME pattern providers more often by making the CPU tick faster. This allows them to keep up with machines that process quickly. An example of this is a pattern provider surrounded by molecular assemblers, being able to push ingredients faster than a single assembler can process, and thus distributing the ingredient batches. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of words. The monitor displays the job. Okay, so we just need to build a multi-block, like so. Storage, coprocessing unit, storage, crafting unit, crafting coprocessing. I think I am understanding it. So if we take this, and we take our crafting storage, let's see, how much is this? So we could put the crafting storage like over here. And then you could put the coprocessor here. And then how do we load? I forget how to load this. There's a way to do it. Because like with this one, you just right click it. Let me see. Molecular assembler. However, their main use is next to the provider. Pattern providers have special behavior in this case and will send information about the relevant pattern along with their ingredients to adjacent assemblers. Since assemblers auto-eject the results of crafts to adjacent inventories, an assembler on a pattern provider is all that's needed to automate crafting. Okay, how do I push? I'll be right back. Thank you, YouTube. I want the pattern access terminal. This one, this one. So we need a panel, pattern provider, and the processor. So we're going to make the processor, make some panels, and then make the advanced pattern provider, which needs another one of this. You can't escape it. Cannot escape it. I made a chest. So we need more formation core. Another one of these. Access terminal, this one. Huh, I thought I made the pattern provider. Oh, I did not. access terminal, this one. Now we can make this, make it the block, and then we need to connect it. And all we can see is the, oh. Okay, that's better. So now we can see, so we have the barrel, so that's this one over here, the charger, oh, which is this, and then that stack over there. So now, using our pattern encoding terminal, we can start, we can use it to autocraft some of the more annoying recipes, like the formation core, like that, formation core, pattern terminal, here and here. And from what I was told, you want to do it like this, because each line is the each line is like a single block. So if you just fill it up like that, and you want to craft, say, the annihilation core and the formation core, it will have to craft all of these first before it does that one. Let's see, anything else we need? We could do crafting tables. We could do the blank pattern. That's kind of a waste, I think. Pattern. Oh, need more quartz glass. Fluid substitution disabled, clear it. Let's see, so if I wanted to make more of these, I can do this one. And now if I just type in crafting, that's not what it's called, the pattern provider, I can click 1, and it says, hey, we can craft it, we're missing crafting tables. I don't know how to do that. So then I can go in here and say crafting table. It's like this. Save it. Bam. So now I can come in here, say, hey, I want one. And it says, hey, we don't have the wood to make that. What can you do? And it's all done at the click of a button. Imagine how much time that would have saved instead of me manually clicking back and forth. I just click, done. I want that, give it to me. Makes my head hurt. Anyways, I'm your host, Thomas28, and I'll see you guys next time.